Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Tuesday and I am at my home. Actually, I had some work, that's why I'm on leave. And today's session is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited for that because this is something different. This is something exciting which I have not done. That's why it is going to be very different, and I'm very excited for that. Let's see what will happen in the session. Before starting the session, I want to tell you that I have taken a scenario. In the previous video, I have told you guys that I will just think a scenario, and on the base of that scenario, I will talk to the chat GPT. So it is something like that, and we'll see what will happen in the session. But one thing that is very clear, that I will tell you first at the beginning of the session. I will tell you chat GPT that I will speak more because I am a learner. It is like chat GPT also already know the language. I am here learner, so I will tell you, I will tell it first that you will not speak more, I will speak more because I am a learner. This would be the condition. So without wasting time, let's get started. How will the session be? Let's see. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How can I assist you today?
Actually, I am an English learner. I came here to practice English with you. Can you assist me?
Of course. I'd be happy to help you practice English. What specifically would you like to work on? Grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, or something else?
Actually, I have a scenario today, and on the base of that scenario, we are going to start our today's session. That you would be Harry and I would be Sejal. We are friends, and I will tell you the scenario what it is, and we will talk over the scenario. But there is a condition that I would like to tell you. Can I?
Of course, go ahead and tell me the condition.
Okay, so the condition would be, here I am an English learner and you already know this language, you are perfect, and I am here to learn this language, so I will speak more. You will just reply me very simply, very shortly. Just try to maintain our conversation, but the condition is I will speak more.
Got it. I'll keep my responses short and simple while you lead the conversation. What's the scenario you'd like to discuss as Sejal?
Okay, so you are Harry, I am Sejal, and we spend time together in our school, but you moved to abroad for to complete your college and for the job purpose, but you didn't tell me about it. Okay, and you came after 23 years, and you are coming to meet, you are coming to meet me. And when you meet me, when you would meet me, I we will discuss four scenes. The scenes would be, the first scene would be, we will I will tell you one funny moment of our school life, which remind me our friendship. This second scene would be our Nainital trip, and the third scene would be when you moved abroad, what challenges I faced, and the last scene would be that we discussed about how we would take the admission in same college.
Sounds like a great scenario, Sejal. Let's start with the first scene. What's the funny moment from our school life that reminds you of our friendship?
Okay, I'm just thinking that you are a person, you are my friend, and I'm going to start our conversation. Okay.
Absolutely, Sejal. Take your time. Whenever you're ready to start.
Hello, Harry. How are you? It's been a long time to meet you. It's been a long time to spend time together. Do you remember how many memories I have? Do you remember that we spent a lot of time in school together? And one funny memory I remember, that we spent time in class 12th, and it was the chemistry practical. Do you remember, or should I remind you?
Hey, Tejal, I'm doing well. Thanks. Yeah, it's been ages since we hung out. I remember our school days fondly. Oh, the chemistry practical in class 12. That was hilarious. What happened again?
Okay, so you remember it was our chemistry practical, and I replaced the chemicals from the bottle of Ria's. And when she went to the examiner, and when she was performing the activity, performing the scene, and suddenly she failed, and she didn't get good marks. And when she was performing, the entire class was laughing at Ria, and when examiner gone, I was caught by our chemistry teacher, and they punished me. But I always remember this scene because at the punishment time, you supported me. You said that we were together and we replaced the chemicals, but it was me who have done that.
Yeah, I remember now. That was a classic prank. Poor Ria, though. It was funny at the time, but I felt bad for her. You took the blame like a champ, though. We were a team after all.
Yeah, exactly. I remember, but it was a school time and it was the last class in that school. So I was just trying to having fun with her because she was not a good girl, as you remember. But it happened now. After that, I feel guilty for her because she didn't get good marks in the practical.
Yeah, I get it. We were all just trying to have some fun back then. But it's nice that you felt bad afterward. Shows you've got a good heart, Sejal.
Okay, so it's our first scene is completed, and I'm very happy to discuss with you because it was literally like I was feeling this is real. We have completed our first scene, so we are going to start our second scene.
That's fantastic to hear. What's the scenario for our second scene?
Okay, the scenario is it is a night time, and we are going to discuss our college admission, and we decided to take the admission in the same college. So, shall I start it?
Let's get started then. What's on your mind regarding our cousin's admission?
Okay, so Harry, do you remember when we discussed our college admission that night? We discussed when we go to for college admission, we will wear jeans, trendy t-shirts, just to be classic on that day, so that we would be more attractive in our college, so we can make more friends in college. And we decided to bunk many classes. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that conversation, Sejal. We were so excited about starting college and making new friends. But about bunking classes. Maybe
Uh,
we should focus on attending them instead.
Yes, that's totally true. But we decided to bunk the class. And do you remember that we decided to go on a trip, and we will make an excuse that we have an extra class today. We will stay at our friend home, and we decided to go to the Ladakh. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, I remember now. We were quite adventurous back then, huh? Planning trips and making excuses to skip class. Ladakh sounds amazing, though. It's on my bucket list for sure.
Yeah, and we decided midnight walk, roadside food, and to find different restaurant, having food and having fun a lot. But you moved to abroad, so I didn't get what I thought at that time.
I know, Sejal. Things didn't go exactly as planned. But hey, we can still make new memories and maybe plan some new adventures together, even if it's not exactly like we imagined before.
Okay, so we have completed our second scene. It was good. Now can we start our third scene?
Absolutely. What's our third scene about?
Our third scene is our Nainital trip.
That sounds wonderful. What do you have in mind for our Nainital adventure?
Okay, so do you remember our Nainital trip, Harry? I was not ready because I didn't get permission, but you helped me to take the permission from my parents. And after when I got permission, I lost my 1500 rupees which I got from my parents for the trip. And after that, you paid my money.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a bit of a roller coaster, wasn't it? But I'm glad everything worked out in the end.
Yeah.
It was totally worth it to see the beautiful sights of Nainital together.
You know, it was the best trip of my life because when we were going, we and the entire class were singing, dancing throughout the trip, throughout the ride. And first, our PTI and our chemistry teacher was scolding us because we were dancing too much. We were screaming in the bus. But when they saw that these children are just having fun, so they also supported us and they joined our team. And they remember in what manner PTI was dancing. He was dancing hilariously and we laughed at him too hard, but it was so good trip. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, I remember that vividly. It was hilarious how even the teachers got into the spirit of things. Those spontaneous moments of fun and laughter made the trip even more memorable. We had such a blast together.
Yeah, and when we reached at the water park, I was too afraid, but you helped me to overcome, and we have had fun there. And then we went to the lake and the Nainital Zoo. And you know what? I still have those pictures which we clicked on near lake and the zoo. Those trips were the fabulous.
Those memories will always be special, Sejal. Overcoming fears together and experiencing new things made our trip unforgettable. It's great that you still have those pictures to look back on. They capture some of the best moments of our adventure.
Yeah, it's our third scene we have completed. I'm very happy. Thanks for supporting me. So, can I start my last and the fourth scene?
Absolutely, Sejal. I'm here to support you. What's our fourth scene about?
Oh, the fourth scene is what challenges I faced when you moved to abroad.
Moving abroad can definitely bring some challenges. What kind of challenges did you face when I moved away?
Okay, okay, when you moved away without informing me, and it was too hard for me to take the admission same college with you outside India. So I taken the admission in India, and as you know that I was an introvert, and I was totally depends on you, totally depended on you when you were here. Um, Regarding the studies, regarding what to wear, regarding where should I go, with whom I be friend. Those were things. I know it was too much, but I was totally dependent on you. So when you moved abroad, I faced many difficulties.
I understand, Sejal. It must have been tough to adjust to being more independent all of a sudden, especially without your main support system around. It's natural to feel overwhelmed by such a big change. How did you manage to overcome those difficulties?
Yeah, when you moved abroad, I took the admission in the college, and I used to go only for the studies, not bunking classes, not any trip. I didn't go any restaurant. Even I have had hardly two friends, and I can't say that those were my friends. I was just shared my seat with them, and I faced many difficulties.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Okay, so ChatGPT is not working. I don't know what is happening, as you already heard whatsoever it said. So, but I want to complete my this session without any delay, without anything else, because it can happen. It's just an application, just an AI. So, without wasting time, let's start where we were. Actually, I was telling ChatGPT about what challenges I faced when Harry left me. So, okay, I'm taking my yeah, just to imagine like I'm talking with someone. I'm just imagining because it's quite difficult, as you people can understand that. I don't know why it is happening, why these all things it is happening. Okay, so when you left me, as you know that I was an introvert. Still, I'm an introvert when you left me, and when I was taking the admission at that time, I faced a lot of difficulties, such as I was unable to ask questions from people. I was unable to make friends there. I hardly make two friends. I can't say that those were my friends because I just shared my seats with them. I just had their numbers, but I can't say that those were my friends. And after that, Harry, what happened? As you know that we are students, sometimes we need people to share our things, sometimes we need people to share our study matter and assignment and exams. There are many things that we need people, but at that time when you were not with me, I was totally unable to get all these things. I faced issues at assignment time. I faced issue when it comes to when it was the Viva time. I faced issue when uh, when the functions were going on. I never attended any fest, fresher, or farewell. I never attended anything, but it's okay when you left me, and I used to go college only for studies, or not for anything else actually. As we decided to, we would bunk classes, we would find a new restaurant, we would go to Ladakh. Many trips we planned, but I never got something which I planned with you because you were not with me there. But it's okay. I just completed my college. I have job now. I'm not that kind of introvert now because I can make friends now. When you left me, I learned many things actually, how to ask things. But it is about at the end of the college. Whole throughout the college, I was not that kind of a person who can ask a single thing to anyone. But at the end of the college, I make myself, I make my mind like now it's time to change our personality. So I I try to talk to people if I want or not. I try to go out to having fun with people. I can't say that I don't have good friends, but at least if I have some people which I can mention, which I can mention that those are good actually. I can have fun with them. So when you left me, it was a great lesson of my life that I should not totally depend on someone. I should learn things. I should try by my own. Now I can go anywhere without anyone. Now I can do anything without and even um, I'm not extrovert, but not I'm an introvert. It was good. So this is all the challenges I faced when you left. So this is all. Now I don't have ChatGPT, which I can ask, like give me a feedback. So you people just comment down and give me feedback, like what was the session and what is how's the idea. I was sounding real. I was quite nervous, as you people can understand. It's just a learning phase, so it's common to be nervous. And I was sounding. And the first thing is that it was giving me the issues at the beginning of the session, but I was not showing. But at last I need to show you that sometimes you people also can face this kind of issue and you have to manage. But I have my phone that never that never that will never leave me, that will never show this kind of issues which ChatGPT is showing me. So if you people get this kind of issue, don't be nervous. Don't don't leave your session. Complete your session with your mobile phone. Just imagine the scenario as we were at the beginning of the session. It's just whole imagination, like we are two peoples and those college trip, nothing happened in my life. It is totally imaginable. Uh, i i just planned. I just uh, took I just took 3 to 4 questions. On those questions I just speak. So if you people are trying something like that, it would be definitely fantastic. It will definitely help you to speak something. Okay, and if you guys enjoy, just like, share and subscribe.